Hello everyone, I am Mr. Mohamed Dawo. I am the presenter for the Smiling Coast program on Fatu Network, brought to you by Gambia Tourism Board. Today we are going to have a very interesting episode. The headquarters of the bird watching in the Gambia at Kotu. We have Mr. Baba Galle, who is an experienced bird watcher. He has been in the scene for many years. He's going to tell us the types of birds that we have in the region, and then their purpose for migration, and then the reason for bird watching in the Gambia, and how long has this bird watching been executed in this country. So, Mr. Baba Galle, you are highly welcome to the Smiling Coast program, brought to you by Gambia Tourism Board.
Thank you very much.
Yes, you introduce yourself first, and who are you, and how long have you been here, and what is your position?
That's right. I am Baba Galle Ba. I am the spokesman of the Gambia BirdWatcher Association, as we call it, the PRO. I'm the public relations officer and the spokesman. And I have been here for past 4 decades.
40 years?
Yes, we are the pioneers. I am part of the pioneers of the Gambia BirdWatcher Association.
So you've been here basically for 4 decades, that is 40 years.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, I've been here since 1990.
1990. You've been here since 1990. So 1990 to now will be how many years? That's not yet 40. It's over 34 years, I guess.
Yeah, but I mean, I've been before here. I've been, on my recruits and trainings as a bird guide.
Okay, as a bird watcher, you've been in the field for 40 years, but at Kotu here since 1990.
I've been, yes, into Kotu here.
So, what's your experience? What do you experience, and what can you share with us?
My experience is a huge experience as long as bird watching is concerned in this country. My first experience here is being a guide, and also we have introduced so many other guides to be bird watchers like myself. And my experience as a bird guide here is it's a huge, I will call it's a vast experience. I will not say everything that, I've experienced in the past, but I'm quite experienced enough to, as a bird guide in the Gambia.
All right, very experienced bird watcher. So, what are the common birds that can be found in this region, and most especially in the Gambia?
As you asked that question, this is a point that you are, because this is where we give familiarization tours to guests from international world, into Europe, America, Canada, Asia, everywhere. When they come here, this is the foundation. This is the foundation they start bird watching from, and then here they start from the common bulbul to the red-billed hornbill, the doves, the finches, the fire finches, the cordon bleus, the pied kim.
All these are common birds in the Gambia.
All common birds here, yes. And you cannot name them all, but I mean these are most of the common birds that you found here.
Few among the lot.
Few among the lots, yes.
All right. So, being a bird watcher, what do you think? Bird watching is one of the tools that attract tourists to come to the Gambia.
Bird watching is part of it. It is part of the tool that attracts tourists to come, because as you can see, from out of the 100%, maybe we will say 65 to 70% are all nature lovers who comes, not actually professional birders, but most of them are nature lovers who loves to go into nature. And as long as you are into nature, your first impressions in the Gambia, apart from all the mammals which have gone, is birds that you will be seeing and say, oh wow, what's that bird? and the butterflies and the trees and so on. So, you know, the highest percentage of tourists coming today in the Gambia are, you know, nature lovers, and most of them bird watch.
Yeah, they love birds.
They love birds, yes.
So do you make money out of this?
This is where we make a living. Yes, we make a living out of it. Yes.
Like, do you charge tourists, or they will just give you compensation at the end of the adventure?
No, we do charge tourists. We have tariffs that we work on. We work with, you know, for half a day, you know, a whole day bird watching, and then, you know, a week bird watching, 10 days bird watching, which is, you know, throughout the whole Gambia. You know, we go on excursions, you know, like from here up to Basse, Georgetown, Tendaba, you know, which includes, you know, a week or 2 weeks tour.
With them?
With them, yes.
So what mechanisms do you deploy in order to safeguard or to prevent other people from attacking these birds and killing them? Do you experience anything like that? Like other people might come, they want to kill them and eat them, or, you know, some people are just naturally, they don't like nature. So do you put any mechanisms in place to prevent such?
Yes, we as bird guides, you know, we hate seeing people disturbing or killing birds. If you go into our office, we have some confiscated catapults that we pick from kids, and normally we would even buy them from kids, you know, because that's the first impression they use to kill birds or disturb them. And also we have a system in place here whereby the Parks and Wildlife give license to French people who are coming here for bird hunting. But, you know, it's not bird, because they do with the birds that are rampant in the country, like the doves. Those are the birds that they license to them to kill. You know, and then those are in huge numbers. They are, you know, you cannot finish them nearly. So they will come here for a period of time to do that as fun, you know. But yeah, no, like people from France, you know, because you have some hunting camps throughout into the country, up country and the North Bank. You know, they come here at certain time of the year and they do this game hunting.
Do you have other branches, because you said this is the headquarters, in other regions in the Gambia?
Yes, we have branches. We have one in Senegambia, one at Bijilo, which are all our colleagues who are guides like myself, and then we have one at Cape Point as well. And then, you know, we are trying to establish one at Tamala Beach Resort as well. You know, so these are all our branches, and these are all our well-trained guides who are deployed into different offices.
Which foreign nationals do you normally or mostly have as visitors to this particular institution?
The foreign nationals we have as huge visitors for this game is mainly English people, the English. But after some time, after 1994, they were been nearly toppled by the Dutch, the Holland Dutch. Yes, these are the two nationals who are coming in great numbers for bird watching in the Gambia.
So I guess the tourist season is about to open, and then what feeling do you have? Do you expect it to be a very good season?
Yes, you know, because tourism is always like the same. Whenever it is approaching, you know, there are lots of hopes, and we believe that, you know, our dreams comes true. But with our new honorable minister, Mr. Ablai Job, you know, he's putting so many mechanisms in place, and with the help of the GT board, with their marketing and advertisements in the whole world. So we are definitely hoping for a good season this year.
Mr. Babagale, you know, conclusively, what challenges do you face, if you have any challenge?
And the challenges we face is number one, deforestation. Deforestation. Those are big challenges that we face, because most of our sites in the Gambia are already gone. For example, we had one at Tanje. No, not at Tanje, at Tujereng. It's all been, human development at the moment. People have got plots of land, and then that place is nearly gone. And then one in Brufut, about 4 years ago, there was an initiation that a Norwegian company have sponsored the community of Brufut to put up a national stadium on the other side of Brufut Woods, which is a good forest. That is another challenge. And into the country as well. If you go up country now, it is not as it used to be. Because before, when you start on your trek from here going up country, the number of birds you see on the roadsides is huge. But today you travel into the country, you see quite a small number of birds, simply because all the big trees and the dead trees are gone. People have chopped them all down. So that is a big challenge that we are having.
Deforestation is the main challenge that you have in this country. So thank you so much, Mr. Babagala, and I believe you will take us around at least to see a few other places. Yes. That's sure?
Yep.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
All right, Mr. Baba Galle Ba. Nene moji Baba moji. Bingel Mojai. Nice, Bingel Mojai. All right, nice. So this is the famous Kotu Bridge.
Yes.
What significance, historical importance does this bridge has?
This bridge has some very important, significant stories behind. Number one, it is a point where if you should travel through this road, coming through here, if you come to this point here, never mind who you could be, you would say, oh wow, because of, the creek, the mangroves, splitting, the water in between. And then
people paddle through here?
Yeah, people paddle through here. In fact, these are our boats.
Do you have someone who is stationed here to do the paddling?
Yes.
Okay.
In fact, we all paddle as guides. We all can paddle.
Everyone can
paddle? Everyone can paddle, because these are boats that we provide for tourists, because we thought it's a need, because before we don't have any boats here, but these boats came about 9 years ago, and then we start paddling into the creeks, an hour in the creek and back.
Would you call this River Gambia? Or is this sea?
No, this is a creek. This is Kotu Creek.
Kotu Creek.
Yes, okay. This is Kotu Creek.
It's not connected to the ocean or anything?
No, it is connected to the ocean, because in the...
Is it salt water?
It's salt water, yes. Okay. The tide, you now see the tide is going out. This is going right through behind the Sunset Beach, and it's going into the Atlantic Ocean.
This one?
Yes, and then coming in as well, it comes from that end to fill it in as high tide.
So it's constantly like this?
Yes, it's constantly like this. And
since
it's for
90s?
Yeah, since, if we found it like this ages ago, it's natural, yeah.
Guys, like I said earlier, it is going to be an interesting episode, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. Until we come your way next week is the Smiling Coast program with Alhaji Mohammed and Gambia Tourism Board. Bye-bye.